Welcome back to the Prediction Show. I am your host, Joe, from OddAlerts.com, and in this one, it's all about corners. I'm going to show you how you can find high potential, high probability games for betting on corners. Now, the first tool that I'm going to show you is a brand new page on OddAlerts, a page dedicated to corner predictions. It ranks all the games in the world by the new probability model outputs, and by default, it's showing us over 8.5 corners here. We can click the drop down. Screen recording software doesn't show it, unfortunately, but it is there. And let's say under 10.5 corners. I've heard good things about that market. And then we can see our new games. And what's really nice about this page, and an improvement on the value bets page actually, is that it has infinite scroll. So you can just keep scrolling down, and it'll just keep loading all of the games, and you can see that the probability is decreasing, and some of the odds are increasing as well. Now, if you're watching this when the video goes live, you can access this page if you are a season ticket holder. For everybody else, it is coming on Monday. So it's Wednesday, the 31st of July, so just after the weekend. And the reason for that is that the season ticket holders, it's part of the deal. You get things first, you get to test things, and this page isn't finished. I want to add filters to it. I want to add odds comparison, not just the odds movement tool, which is here. You can drag it around. You can check the latest odds in the database, but being able to do a quick comparison, seeing if you can get better odds somewhere else, is something I want to add in here. So you've got all the over and under markets from all the way. I'll show you the lowest value over 4.5 corners, and you can see the odds are very, very low. And you know, I know some people will put 10, 20 folds on of these, but I would not suggest it, of course, because the odds are just too low. But the probability model can generate values for over 4.5 corners. Let's take a look at over 7.5 corners as well. And again, we are getting some high values here. With the filtering that I hope to get done over the weekend, again, if you're watching this in the future, I'm hoping that this video can be a bit more evergreen. Click the link into the description and the filters will already be live. They'll be saved to your account, so you can view the next 12 hours, 6 hours, next 24 hours. By default at the moment, it is showing the next 5 days. And what's interesting right now is that there are some major leagues coming back. We've got the Norwegian top league is already underway, but look at that, the Scottish Premiership, Celtic, Kilmarnock, Hearts and Rangers. So this is the corner predictions page. Let me know what you think. You can check out the results as well here. This is for over 8.5 corners. You can see we've got 7 here. This was a friendly. Then you've got 14, 10, 13, 8, 12, 13, 10, 8, 8, 16, 8, 5, 14, 6, 10, 12. You can go through here. And again, in the future, you'll be able to download all of the data. You'll be able to access this on the API if you're an API user. So you can get the raw data behind this and actually access all of the probability models outputs. And do with it what you please. Feed it into your databases, feed it into your spreadsheets, set up your own custom alerts. It's all possible. Come and join us in the Discord as well. There's a lot of people using the API in different ways and sharing their methods and asking for help and whatnot. So if you're not in the Discord, see you there. So that was the first method and the most recent method in terms of finding corner predictions, and you can click the help button and you'll get a bit of an article here on what this page is about and how the probability model works and how you can find value bets. And there are value bets in here, but what I've found is that you have to get on the games early, and for that this page will be useful, and also the alerts will be useful as well. So from this page, let's go to one of the more traditional pages on the site, trends. Just before we jump to the trends pages, if you're enjoying this video, please hit like, subscribe. I think it's like 67% of people that watch the videos don't subscribe. So if you can do that, it would mean a lot. Back to the video. So here we are then, the much loved trends page. And if you're not into corners, don't worry. There is more of a predictions video coming for the weekend. And you can see here there's quite a few markets. I'm planning on adding some more. We've got first half corners, we've got under 10 corners, and we've got over 8 corners. So if we click on over 8 corners, what this does, it's not based on the probability model. This is based on a single statistic, which is how many times has this happened. And we can see the home form, we can see the away form, and then if you scroll down, you can get this merged home and away form between both teams. So you can see in this game, 30 times out of 32 times for these two teams, and 30 out of 33 for the team underneath them, has seen over 8 corners, so 9 or more corners in their games. So what we can do is click on the game, and then you'll just be able to see a quick preview and see some of the data for yourself. So I think these two, for me, certainly I'm going to be saying, let me know if it hits 1.5. Let me know if it hits 1.5. It saves the odds that you used last time, so that's nice. And then you know what? I'm going to do it in this one, 27 out of 30. They look really good for that. And you can even do it on games where there are no odds. So this video is more of a general, how can I find corner games? How can I find corner predictions? If you want to see me go deep into specific games, check out some of my upcoming videos or previous videos where I do look at the actual data in the game in terms of making a prediction. So again, we've got one here, 8 out of 8 for Bolivia in Bolivia. And you can see that the average for the away team is 10.33. Corners for is just 3. So if you're betting on corners, it might be that you look at the corner match bet for this one. Certainly the home team to have the most corners, or the home team to have over 4 corners, looks good. If we're looking at corners against, they have conceded 6 or more, this away team, in 78% of their away games. So that's how you can just scan those details from this page, and that's what these relevant stats are for, just to be scanned as a quick entry into the game within the context of corners. And then you can click to view the full fixture, and it'll take you to all of the data where you can look at corner timings, average corners, 10-minute corners, last 10-minute corners as well. So that was the trends page. Now we are going to take a look at the homepage of OddAlerts, and I've actually created a new little, I don't even know what you'd call it, a feature section. Just wanted to show you that it's nice. Designed it this morning, and it's just, you know, there's so many new things that launch and people don't know where to find them. That's partly my fault, but something like this is just a nice way to anchor new things and get you to places quickly. The tennis hub, I've not even done a video on that yet, but I will do. So what we're going to do here is take a look at some quick filters, and we're going to say play 10 or more. And what you can actually do here is, I'll just show you all of the available options for corners, and you can make your filter as you see fit, and you can then go and back test it as well. You can set alerts on all of the games that it finds using the planner page. Total corners on average, let's say you're looking at unders. Let's just pick under 10 for this example. So let's say 9 or under. Don't want to go, you know, too low. Save that for both teams. And then we might want to think about goals here as well. If you're looking at, in fact, no, let's look at shots. Shots lead to corners. Shots lead to goals, of course, but they also lead to corners. So if we look at shots for, and we want to be sort of conservative here, because you just end up with a filter that's too tight and you'll get no results. But let's say we are looking at teams that average 6 or fewer shots, and what I'm going to do is just search and then see if we get some games. Let's close the preview for a moment. So we do get some games available. If we check the next 5 days, then we do get a short list. It's definitely a short list, isn't it? And I think that's probably because we are looking at the shots for both teams. If we just toggle that to the away team, and then hit search, we should get a few more games, I think, for the next 5 days. Yeah, we do. To be fair, it's not too many more, is it? And let me just show you. We'll keep the average corners in, and we'll hit search and just see how that affects things. Both teams averaging under 10 corners per game. And it's a nice little way to just give yourself a short list of games for the weekend. And I'm just looking here, there's probably about 50 games here. So what I would suggest doing, once you've got a filter, once you've got a basic shortlist, you can add more rules to this, of course. There are plenty of rules. You've got the corner averages, you've got the corner occurrence percentages, so how many times has this actually landed, the average corners for, the occurrences for and against as well. First half corners, very nice market, first half corners, especially if there's no goals in the game as of yet and it's an open game. filters you can merge live data as well. So you could throw the pressure monitor into the mix. You could throw the odds into the mix. Average first corner time, first 15-minute corner is a market on a couple of bookmakers. 10-minute corner is also a market. Last 15 minutes or last 5 minutes, I think it is, in the first half is an interesting market. So all of these can be added and combined. And I'll just show you now, if we click onto a game from Colombia, I'll just show you the corners tab, because this is where you'll want to do some of your research. So if we're looking at overall form here, you can see it's 8.43 and 8.14 in terms of those averages. So over 9.5 corners in just 27% of games for the home team in this one from Colombia. You can then see the averages, you can see the occurrences for and against. So they have conceded 2 or more corners in 91% of games. You can toggle for home and away. You can also toggle for last 5, and this updates live. So last 5 home games, last 5 overall games, just to see if there is any differences. Are they coming into a bit of form? Are they attacking more? These last 5, last 6, last 10, last 25 tab, they work for all of the data. So you could maybe look at the goals and see that they're scoring more, and then look at the shots and just get a feel for the game. And first half totals, first half for and against, it's all there. Everything you need to make a informed decision and prediction here is in the data. And you've also got the timings chart as well, which is quite nice. You can look at the first half, second half. You can see there's a peak there towards the end of the second half. Quite a lot of corners here in the 21st minute. You can look at the totals as well to see how many corners are actually being taken in this period, and it is 18 in this period. You can then look at for or against. So certainly this home team here, there is quite a few corners. The majority of corners come between the 20th minute and the 30th minute, you would say, and then there is a bit of a drop-off. So that's how you can use this live as well. Quite interesting to use it live for first half corners or second half corners. We can take another look, and there is definitely a spike for the away team, for both teams, to be fair. Yeah, this is very, very useful in play. So that was corners on OddAlerts. I hope you are now more informed, more able to make a prediction using these tools. The new corner predictions page especially is based on the probability model, so that has powered the value betting for the last 3-4 years. And you know, you only have to download the data from the download section or use the profitability calculator to see how good the probability model is. So if you are new here, like and subscribe, and stay tuned to the Telegram Digest channel if you want to see what games I'm finding, what games I'm researching, and yeah, anything that I come across that's interesting on the site, or any new updates. You can just check out the Telegram Digest channel, and I'll see you in there. And if you're not in the Discord as well, Discord is for pro members. Just come and connect with all the other users on OddAlerts. I will happily help you if you have any questions. There's a help channel, there's a feedback channel, there's a request channel as well. And yeah, I look at the request channel all the time and log the stuff. This is the to-do list at the minute. But if you put something there, I will read it, and if it's a good suggestion and something that will bring value to the site, then I will implement it. So as always, thank you for this video. I know it's not been a predictions video. I will get back to that, but I just wanted to do a more of a evergreen video that somebody could pick up in 5 months and it would still be valuable, because some of the more short-term predictions video where I'm looking at specific games, I enjoy doing them, but in terms of YouTube, they just go like this and then they never get seen again because the content is not relevant anymore. So let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've got any feedback. And just quickly, if you are watching this when it goes out and you want to test this page before it's completely ready, before the version 1 goes out for everybody, you can do so with an OddAlerts season ticket. This is only available to buy for 1 more month, and then if you've got one, you are locked in for the year and you will get new features first, and there are a lot of them coming, especially to the new app. Automated value bet notifications, I plan to work on that in the next month or so, and of course you get to save and you get to support a solo founder who is doing all of this. So if you do, I appreciate you, and listen, all links in the description. I'll stop rambling now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.